The ultimate battle of knowledge and wit. Over 1,000 brain-cracking questions and more than 50 million shillings worth of prizes up for grabs. Who will come out on top? It's the ultimate university quiz. Please welcome the quiz mistress, Lydia Laquanero.
Welcome to the third place playoffs, where we determine who will come in third in the ultimate university quiz. Our participating universities: Gulu University, last year's champions, going against Busitema University. Now, this game is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. We now welcome our teams onto the stage. Gulu University, please come on up.
Gulu University was established by Act 7 of 2001 of the Parliament of Uganda. The university admitted its first students and commenced teaching activities in September 2002. The main campus is in Gulu City, while other campuses are in Kitgum and Hoima. Its focus is on medicine and engineering.
Welcome to the third place playoffs. And Busitema University, please do join us.
Busitema University is one of the public universities and degree awarding institutions. It has its main focus on the instruction of agricultural sciences, agricultural mechanization, and business. Its main campus is at Busitema in Busia district. It has other campuses at Nagongera, Mbale, Kaliro, Palisa, Arapai in Soroti, and Namasagari.
Now, these teams include a dangerous substitute for each. We're going to allow them to introduce themselves before the games begin. From Busitema University, name and course.
Korea Joshua, Bachelor of Science in Water Resource Engineering.
Walimba Innocent, pursuing a bachelor's degree in medicine and bachelor's degree in surgery at Busitema University.
Bongo Alex, Busitema University, Bachelor's of Science in Anesthesia. Thomas, Bachelor's of Business Administration, Busitema University.
Welcome to the game, Team Busitema University. And now from Gulu University, name and course.
I am Atim Hope, doing a bachelor's degree in law.
My name is Nabimanyo Emmanuel, Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Year 5, Gulu University.
My name is Kelvin Asaya, Bachelor's degree in Medicine and Surgery, Year 5, Gulu University.
Greetings, Gloria Gracious is my name. Bachelor's of Public Administration and Management from Gulu University. Thank you.
Welcome, Team Gulu University. We'll ask our dangerous substitutes, please do take your seats as the games begin. Good luck to our teams. Cash and prizes are at stake for this game. Third place playoff. Welcome once again. Third place playoff. This is round one, and our category is Africa General Knowledge. I'm going to read the rules of the game to you. I ask you a question. You answer correctly, 10 points. You have 10 seconds. You get it wrong, your opponent has a chance to answer the exact same question. Do we understand each other?
Yes.
Are we ready? Yes. Busitema University, we begin with you. Busitema University, which Ugandan priest and old boy of St. Peter's College, Tororo, was installed as the 6th Catholic bishop of the Diocese of Huma?
Simon Peter Enguriat.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, which son of a renowned Makerere University professor, is a candidate for the November elections for mayor of New York in the US?
Zola Mamdani.
That is the correct answer. Busitema, to which American political party does Zoran Mamdani belong?
Democratic Party.
That is the correct answer. You sound unsure. Gulu University. Tundu Lissu is a Tanzanian opposition leader, was arrested by Tanzanian authorities and charged with treason. Which political party does he lead?
Chama cha Mapinduzi.
That is not the correct answer. Busitema?
Chadama.
That is the correct answer. Busitema University, which city is famously on 2 continents, Europe and Asia?
Istanbul.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, in which country do you find Africa's highest mountain?
Tanzania.
That is correct. Busitema, which calendar was unveiled by a pope in 1582 and is currently in use in most parts of the world?
Gregorian calendar.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University. The 1917 revolution in Russia led to the abdication of which Tsar?
Nicholas II.
That is correct. Busitema, which department was started by President Trump to streamline federal spending, reduce regulations, and modernize government technology?
Doge. D-O-G-E.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, which aid program started by President John F. Kennedy was terminated by President Donald Trump through an executive order?
USAID.
That is the correct answer. Busitema, which Ethiopian locality is famous for its 11 monolithic churches?
Lalibela.
That is correct. Gulu University, Cape Town and Pretoria are two capital cities of South Africa. Which is the third?
Bloemfontein.
That is correct. Busitema, in which African country would you find the Winam Gulf?
Tunisia.
Incorrect. Gulu?
Algeria.
Correct answer is Kenya. Gulu University, in which ocean does the Zambezi River flow?
The Atlantic Ocean.
Incorrect. Busitema?
Indian Ocean.
Indian Ocean is the correct answer. Busitema, before the creation of Bank of Uganda, which body regulated Uganda's monetary policy?
East African Currency Board.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, which African desert has a name meaning where there is nothing in the local Nama language?
Namib Desert.
That is correct. Busitema, Lake Assal is the lowest point in Africa located in which country?
Egypt.
That is not correct. Gulu?
Djibouti.
Djibouti is the correct answer. Gulu University, which West African capital was named after President James Monroe of USA?
Monrovia.
That is correct. Busitema, how many presidential candidates took part in the 2021 general elections? That's in Uganda.
11.
That is correct. Gulu University, in the 2021 general election, which candidate was the youngest?
John Katumba.
That is the correct answer, which leads us to the end of round one. Scores on the board so far. Gulu University 90 points. Busitema University 100 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz. We are in season 3 in a game sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. We see you in round 2. These are the third place playoffs.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz 2025, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, National Environment Management Authority, Parliament of Uganda, Crystal Mineral Water, and powered by Net Studios Africa. The Capital Markets Moment is brought to you by the Capital Markets Authority. What is a unit trust? A unit trust, also called a collective investment scheme, allows many investors to pool their money together into a fund that is professionally managed by a licensed fund manager. Unit trusts are ideal for people who want to start investing in small amounts and benefit from professional management and diversification.
Welcome back. This is Game 17, the third place playoffs, round 2. Our category is cybersecurity. Participating universities, Gulu University with 90 points and Busitema University with 100 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda and powered by Net Studios Africa. Our teams, welcome to round 2 of the game. The rules of the game: I ask a question, you have 10 seconds, you give me the right answer, you get 10 points. You get it wrong, your opponent has a go at the same question. Do you understand?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Gulu University, what name is given to software designed to harm, exploit, or gain unauthorized access to a computer or network?
Virus.
That is not the correct answer. Busitema.
Malware.
That is the correct answer. Busitema, psychological manipulation of people into performing actions or divulging confidential information is known as what?
Phishing.
Incorrect. Gulu University.
Spamming.
Correct answer is social engineering. Gulu University, what term is used to describe a process where data is stored separately from the original and used to restore systems or data in case of loss or failure?
Backing up.
That is the correct answer. Busitema, a computer program designed to detect, prevent, and remove malware from a system is known as what?
Antivirus.
That is correct. Gulu University, a type of fraud where attackers use deceptive communications to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information like passwords or credit card details is called what?
Cyber fraud.
That is not the correct answer. Busitema.
Phishing.
That is the correct answer. Busitema University, the word Wi-Fi has become popular in today's fast-developing digital world.
Wireless fidelity.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, the process of converting plain text data into a secure code that can only be deciphered with a specific key, ensuring data privacy, is known as what?
Encrypting.
That is the correct answer. Busitema, a type of malware that is designed to restrict access to the files on your system by encrypting files. It stays restricted until a person pays a ransom is known as what?
Trojan.
Incorrect. Gulu University. Correct answer is ransomware. Gulu University, what do we call a situation where something pretends to be something else to gain a victim's trust, get access to a system, steal data, or spread malware?
Catfishing.
Incorrect. Busitema. Correct answer is
Cyber.
spoofing. Busitema, what term describes the process of establishing an individual's identification and confirming its validity or authenticity? It can be done either by a PIN or password, retina scan, or biometric scan.
Logging in.
Incorrect. Gulu University. Correct.
Authentication.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, which terms describe a client-server network protocol for sharing files, printers, and other resources such as serial ports between nodes on a network?
File transfer protocol.
Correct. Busitema. Correct answer is
Topology.
server message block. Speak faster, Busitema University. You are brilliant students. Busitema University, which SS network protocol provides a secure encrypted connection between two computers commonly used for remote login and secure file transfer?
HTTPS.
That is not the correct answer. Gulu University.
USSD.
Correct answer is secure shell. Gulu University, a protocol used in internet protocol security that provides data integrity and data origin authenticity, but not confidentiality, is known as what?
Hypertext transfer protocol.
That is not correct. Busitema, correct answer
Internet
is
protocol.
authentication header. Busitema University, protecting the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information technology and operational technology system is known as what?
Cyber security.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, what does DNS stand for?
Do not share.
Incorrect. Busitema, correct answer
Domain
is
name. History.
That is correct. Please be sure of your answers, Busitema University. That is the correct answer. Busitema, what is the name of the open source web browser developed by Mozilla?
Mozilla Firefox.
Yes, Firefox is the correct answer. Gulu University, the transportation of telephone calls over IP networks is known as what?
Pass.
Over to you, Busitema.
Telecommunication.
Correct answer is internet protocol telephony. Busitema, authentication using 2 or more different authentication factors is what?
Double authentication.
That is not the correct answer, Gulu University. The answer is
Two-factor authentication.
multi-factor authentication is the answer we are looking for. Gulu University, what is the most commonly used programming language in the world?
Java.
That is the correct answer. Busitema, a sequence of characters used for authentication is known as what?
Password.
Yes, that is the correct answer. Scores on the board so far: Busitema University with 180 points, Gulu University with 130 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz. We see you in round 3 of the game.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz 2025, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, National Environment Management Authority, Parliament of Uganda, Crystal Mineral Water, and powered by Net Studios Africa.
Welcome to round 3 of the third place playoffs. Participating universities: Gulu University with 130 points and Busitema University with 180 points. You're watching the Ultimate University Quiz Season 3, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. Our category for this round is agriculture. Our students, welcome to round 3. The rules of the game are just like in the first. I put a question to you, you get it correct, you get 10 points. You get it wrong, your opponent has a go at the same question. Do you understand?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Busitema University, what is the preserved fodder made from green forage crops like grass, maize or sorghum that has been fermented under anaerobic or air-free conditions? Silage, yes, is the correct answer. Gulu University, which agricultural practice is designed to reduce soil erosion by plowing across a slope?
Contour plowing.
That is correct. Busitema, a sub-branch of horticulture focusing on the cultivation of flower plants, is known as what?
Floriculture.
That is correct. Gulu University, a practice where a farmer does not grow anything on land to allow it gain fertility, is known as what?
Farrowing.
That is the correct answer. Busitema University, the disease black sigatoka is known to affect which crop?
Tomatoes.
Incorrect. Gulu University.
Bananas.
That is correct. Gulu University, which type of irrigation system was developed by the Egyptians around 2000 BC and uses a counterweight mechanism?
Drip irrigation.
Incorrect. Busitema. Correct answer is Shaduf. Busitema University, the process of making yarns from cotton fiber is called what?
Ginning.
Incorrect. Gulu University.
Yarning.
Correct answer is spinning. Gulu University, which S word describes the removal of a substance from the surface of a liquid, especially cream from milk?
Skimming.
That is correct. Busitema, what share word describes a tenant farmer who gives a landlord part of each crop as rent?
Tenant.
That is not the correct answer. Gulu University, the answer is
Crop yield share.
sharecropper. Gulu University, what is the term used for the process of shedding leaves by a plant?
Wilting.
Incorrect. Busitema. Correct answer is abscission. Busitema University, what is the primary function of the stomata in plant leaves?
Transpiration.
That is correct. Gulu University, which farming practice involves the use of natural predators and parasites to control pests and diseases?
Organic farming.
That is correct. Busitema, a pool where animals, especially cattle, are taken for disinfection against parasites is known as what?
Deep tank.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, by what process are grapes converted into wine?
Fermentation.
That is correct. Busitema, the practice of rotating livestock between different grazing areas to prevent overgrazing is known as what?
Rotational grazing.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, ladybug, grasshopper, fruit fly, termite. Which of the following insects is a natural predator of aphids, thereby providing biological pest control?
Ladybug.
That is the correct answer. Busitema, Kilombero Valley is one of the biggest irrigation schemes in East Africa, growing which crop?
Rice.
That is not the correct answer. Gulu University.
Sugarcane.
That is the correct answer. Gulu University, what is the tall tower or pit on a farm used to store grain?
Silo.
That is correct. Busitema, which animal is primarily raised for wool production?
Sheep.
That is correct. Gulu University, blowing a current of air through grain in order to remove the chaff is known as what?
Winnowing.
That is the correct answer, which also brings us to the end of round 3. Scores on the board so far: Gulu University 230 points, Busitema University 240 points. It is a tight race and anybody's game. We are in the third place playoffs. We are determining who will come number 3 in this game. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda and powered by Net Studios Africa. We see you in round 4.
The Ultimate University Quiz, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz 2025, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, National Environment Management Authority, Parliament of Uganda, Crystal Mineral Water, and powered by Net Studios Africa.
Welcome back. We are in the third place playoffs. This is our last and final game to determine who takes the third position and who falls fourth. Participating universities: Gulu University, so far 230 points, and Busitema University with 240 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. Our teams, this round, the rules are different. We are not going to alternate questions. I'm going to ask each team a set of 10 questions. Okay? We understand each other?
Yes.
Let's begin. Busitema University, you are team 1. Identify these winners at the Paris Olympics 2024. Which Kenyan took gold in the men's 800 meters? That is the correct answer. Which African country took silver in the men's 4x400? That is correct. Which American won gold in the men's 400 meters? Correct answer is Quincy Hall of the United States. Which Kenyan took bronze in the men's marathon?
Kelvin Kiptum.
Correct answer is Benson Kipruto. Who took the gold in the men's marathon?
Simbu.
Correct answer is Tamirat Tola of Ethiopia. Who won gold in the men's 10,000 meters? Correct answer is...
Joshua Cheptegei.
That is the correct answer. Which Kenyan came third in the women's marathon?
Chemutai.
Correct answer is Helen Obiri. Who won gold in men's 100 meters?
Noah Nails.
That is the correct answer. Which Kenyan took silver at the 5,000 men's meters?
Eliud Kipchoge.
Correct answer is Ronald Kwemoi from Kenya. Which Chinese swimmer won most medals? They included 5 bronze medals and 1 silver. Correct answer is Yefei Zhang. Team 2, Gulu University, this is your set of questions. Identify these winners at the Paris Olympics 2024. Who won gold in the men's tennis singles?
Carlos Alcaraz.
Correct answer, Novak Djokovic of Serbia. Which Kenyan won gold in 5,000 meters women's category?
Nancy Cheruto.
Correct answer, Beatrice Chebet of Kenya. Which Ugandan won silver in women's 3,000 meters steeplechase?
Peruth Chemutai.
That is correct. Which country won the gold in the women's 4x100 meters relay?
Jamaica.
Correct answer is the United States. Which woman won gold in the 100 meters? Correct answer is Julienne Alfred of St. Lucia. Which African won gold in men's 3,000 steeplechase? Correct answer is Soufiane El Bakali of Morocco. Which African took gold in the men's 200 meters? Correct answer is Letsile Tebogo of Botswana. Which team won gold in men's soccer?
Brazil.
Correct answer is Spain. Which African team took silver in the men's 4x100 meters?
Botswana.
Correct answer is South Africa. Which woman took gold in the 1,500 meters?
Beatrice Chebet.
Correct answer is Faith Kipyegon of Kenya. And we have a winner in the third round playoffs, and we have a winner. Busitema University comes third with 280 points, while last year's champions Gulu University falls in fourth place with 240 points. This was quite the game. Thank you for giving us a good game. Please shake hands. Thank you for giving us a beautiful game. Brilliant students. Well done, guys. Well done. Well done. Please shake hands. Congratulations to Busitema. Congratulations to Gulu University. A very brilliant team. Well, I present to you our 2 teams that are among the top 4 of the season 3 of the Ultimate University Quiz. Busitema University falls third, while Gulu University now comes fourth. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group, and powered by Net Studios Africa. We'll see you in the finals, where Uganda Christian University will be taking on Ndeje University.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz.